Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. First of all, shout out to members of the Adrienne Ross Show. They affectionately call themselves the Rossies, and I love it. They are amazing. And actually, that's why I'm doing this video right now. I want to talk a little bit about membership to the channel, something I really don't mention at all, actually. But I'm mentioning it today for a reason. Whether you are a rookie, an MVP, a legend, a GOAT, those are the 4 memberships I have. Whatever level you are on, you get basic basketball lessons. I do a couple per month, basic basketball lessons. Well, Adrienne, why do you do basic basketball lessons? Actually, it was last season, 2024, when I had people who came to me, whether in comments suggesting it, actually someone sent me a DM, but people saying, we would like some more understanding about basketball. Why is that? Because many people weren't watching basketball, but they came to basketball into the WNBA in 2024. And you know why. We all know why. So some people came in 2024 for the first time to basketball. Other people had been away from basketball for quite some time. Some people had watched maybe the NBA or college basketball, but they had not watched women's basketball, the WNBA basketball. And some people like myself had come back to the WNBA. And again, we know why. The Caitlin Clark effect. She brought many people. So those who are subscribed to this channel, you've got people who know a whole lot about basketball, and you have other people who don't know as much about basketball. And some of those people in that second group said, we're going to be watching this because we're going to be watching Caitlin Clark. We want to know, we want to understand some of the things, the basic things about basketball. And so when I did my memberships for every level of membership, I said, I want to do a basic basketball lesson. And I've been doing them since 2024 when I launched membership. So why am I bringing this up now? Something that's out there, but I don't really talk about. I decided that I was going to do this video after the game on Sunday. Game 1, round 1, WNBA playoffs, Indiana Fever went to the Atlanta Dream to play on that slippery Dollar General nasty gym floor. But I digress. So while we're watching that game, like in every game, in the chat, people are chatting it up during the live stream. Well, in this situation, when Odyssey Sims fell on that cheesy Dollar General floor in Atlanta, she fell, and then Atlanta had the ball, went down the other direction. So someone, I don't know who it was, I don't know if it was someone new, I don't remember, but someone came into the chat and they just said, look at that, Coach Stephanie White, you know how that goes. Coach Stephanie White, she's just standing there. She's not even calling the timeout. Da, 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 da. And you know how it is. Everybody wants to blame Stephanie White for everything. So I said, I looked at the comment and I said, she can't call a timeout. They don't have the ball, right? You can't. Odyssey Sims fell, and the comment made it sound like, oh, Stephanie White, she don't care about her players. In spite of the fact that they all tell us how much they love one another, they obviously do. But whatever the reason, the person is like, oh, she's not even calling a timeout. So I'm trying to explain. I'm like, you cannot call a timeout. The other team has the ball. You don't have ball. So for you to call a timeout, you have to have possession of the ball, or it has to be a dead ball. But you can't have the other team streaking down the court, ready to get a shot, and then you call timeout. That's you just can't do that. That's not how it works, because everybody would be doing it, right? It would be Caitlin Clark about to take a logo 3, and the other team would call a timeout, and then there'd be no 3. So that's not how it works. So I was trying to explain that. If Odyssey maintain possession of the ball, if the Fever maintain possession of the ball, and sometimes, as long as it's not like we're about to take a shot, in that case, you just take the shot and then call a timeout. But in a situation like that, then the team with the ball could call the timeout. You can't call the timeout if you don't have the ball, because there'd be a whole lot of people doing that to gain an advantage against the other team who's trying to score. So I said all that to say, as I had that dialogue, if you will, during the live stream, I said, you know what? I'm going to remind people that we do have basic basketball lessons where we talk about, or release videos about just different aspects of the game. And some people are like, I didn't know that, or I'm glad you covered that, or whatever. Now, if you've been around the game forever, some of this is just, you already know this stuff, but listen, the Caitlin Clark effect is real. And a lot of people came to this league because she brought them in, and they haven't been around the game a long time, but they want to know and learn and understand different things. And I think it's great. It is the Caitlin Clark effect, of course. So I'm going to show you where you can find out about the memberships of the channel, so you can see for yourself, and you can think about whether you want to become a member, and then not only get basic basketball lessons, but other perks that come with membership. So let's go over to my YouTube channel homepage. So here you see the homepage, Adrienne Ross Show. And if you go down a little bit, you will see our members, thank you channel members, and then you'll see some of the profile images, and YouTube just rotates them. So it'll be this many, and then it'll rotate to all the other members as well. And right next to it, you see this button that says join. And so you would click the join button, and then it will tell you the different memberships, rookie, MVP, legend, GOAT, and what you get with each. But again, there's that join button. Now, I've had people at times say, I don't see a join button. I don't know if they don't know where to look, or if it's different on your phone. Some people say it's different on the phone. But if you don't see it there, then all you need to do is go into any video that I do, any video, in the video description, and you're going to see a link. So let me show you that. So here you are at the home page, and you're going to see, let's pick any video. Let's pick the video I put up last night. Indiana Fever struggled, but referees absolutely impacted the game, or the outcome of the game. So you here, and then there's a description of the show. There's always information in here. If you've never clicked on here, it'll say more. You click on more, and you just scroll down, and you'll notice that there's something that says consider becoming an ARS member for exclusive perks and to show extra support. And then if you click on that, it will take you right here to where you can join. So it's the same thing as if you just click the join button from the homepage that I just showed you. You click on each of these, and you'll see there are different perks for those. Now, I know how this works. So I know that there are people out there who are saying, you just want to get people to be a member of your channel. No, I have a business, and I don't want people to be interested in it. Duh. Everybody who has a business obviously believes that they have a product that's worth people being interested in. Like, that's the goal, right? To offer quality that people are interested in. So yeah, I guess I'm guilty of having a business that I want people to be interested in. But actually, let me say more about that. More than that, okay? Having a bit. These members, if you come to the live streams, I have the most generous members you're going to find. Every single live stream, they are handing out memberships. I mean, somebody's giving away one membership because YouTube allows you to gift memberships. Somebody's giving away one. People are giving away 5 at a time. So it's not like, oh, I'm telling you, if you're in the live streams, you've got so much opportunity to get memberships gifted to you, because these folks are handing them out like it's Christmas. They are so ridiculously generous. And so YouTube doesn't allow people who are gifting memberships to pick the person. But my understanding is that the more you are engaged with the channel, the more likely you are to get them. I don't know how that works, but I'm just telling you that people are handing them out constantly. So it's a great opportunity that you could get a membership for free and at least get to test it out. So just wanted to remind you, click the join button, check them out. Basic basketball lessons. That's just one thing I do, but there are different things for each member of each level of membership. So, hey, I think the Adrienne Ross Show is incredible quality and membership is extra. So extra in terms of extra perks and stuff, and people love it. So some people go to McDonald's. I don't, but some people go to McDonald's and they order a regular meal. Some people say, I want to supersize the fries. So if you want to supersize the fries, there you go. But that way you understand what you're watching and you're not like yelling and trying to, oh my goodness, they just don't care about people. Look at them. They didn't do anything, but you understand what you're watching and you're growing. Some of you already know this stuff, but membership is still worth it for the other things as well. And those things. Hey, all right. This is the Adrienne Ross Show. And if you'd like to subscribe, thumbs up. Because listen, whether you are a member or whether you are a subscriber, I love you all. So it's all good. Whatever suits your fancy is fine with me. We're here for it. All right. I will catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.